There we go. Cool. I just started recording. Do you see that, hear that, something?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. So just to review what I'm doing for this recording, I am trying to do the problem 10 from the homework. I'm not using my wits, but I'm just using algorithm 11.2.4, which is this algorithm over here, there, on the right here, to find a regular expression for this DFA. Excuse me. And I already did this whole doing this S at the start, the F at the end. So that's step 1 and 2. And I did step 3. And now what we did is we said the assignment actually says you have to eliminate the steps in the order 1, 3, 0, 2. So I'm trying to eliminate state 1, which meant we had to figure out who is 1 en route between. And so we said, well, who goes into 1? Well, 0 goes into 1 and 2 goes into 1. And what leaves 1? Well, you can go from 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. So if I'm starting at 0, I can go into 1 this way and then out, or I can go into 1 this way and then out. So I ended up with 0, 2 and 0, 3. That's these guys. And if I'm starting, no, not that one, this one and this one. And if I'm starting at state 2, well, I can go into 1 and then back to 2, or I can go into 1 and then straight to 3. So that gave me these things. And so I need to figure out a new I to J for 0 to 2, 2 to 2, 0 to 3, 2 to 3. So we already did it for 0 to 2, and that's this thing here. And you can just sort of look at my work, but I'm not going to narrate that one because I'm in the middle of this, but I thought maybe recording this would be good. And now I'm working on, so we did the new 2 to 2, and now I'm working on the new 2 to 2. We said it's helpful to write down your I, J, and K. So I is the first 2, J is the second 2, and K, remember, we're eliminating state K, we're eliminating state 1, so that's what's going on here. So we have this equation that we got from over here, right? And now we're just trying to work it out. So we have the old 2 to 2. So the new 2 to 2 equals the old 2 to 2 plus, all right, what's the old 2 to 1? Oops.
A.
So we're just trying to figure out, good. So we're just trying to figure out where is the 2 to 1. And anybody who's listening to this video, you should be super thankful to the student who's willing to have me record their voice so that you can hear this. All right, and old 1 to 1. So is there any loop on 1 that would give us an old 1 to 1?
No.
Nope. So you take, it's the empty set is the thing, and then we start, and then we multiply that by the old 1 to 2. What's the old 1 to 2?
B.
Yes, it is. I was going to write an A, but it's not. So that equals, if we empty set plus anything is just the thing, right? Because it's union. So we get equals A times the empty set starred times B, but the empty set starred is
Lambda.
So we end up with just AB. All right. So now we know our new 2 to 2 is going to be AB. And now we got to do it again for the new 0 to 3. So this was page 2. And this is page 3, and I will let you screenshot this in a minute. But so we're going to copy out. Oh, can I do this? We're going to copy out our equation. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. Except I can't do it. There we go. The eliminate state K equation right there. We're going to do it. So we say Again, we write down the new ij equals the old ij plus the old I to k times the old k to k starred times the old k to j. And then we just make a note that in this case, we're trying to do 0 to 3. So I is 0, j is 3, and we're eliminating state 1. So that's k. All right. So, oh, wonderful, helpful student. What is old I to j? I'm going to rewrite that as the old what to what?
0 to 3.
Mm-hmm. Right. So the old
And-
what? I'm going to still let you do this work because you're here for office hours. So I want to make sure you got it.
Yeah. 0 to 1.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Times the old what to what starred?
1 to 1.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes.
Old 1 to 1. I suppose really I should put the parentheses out there. They don't do either. Times the old k to j, which is
1 to 3.
1 to 3. Good. Because we wrote them down here because we were doing 0 to 3. We're trying to do the new 0 to 3. Oh, I should write that here too. Cool. All right. So now we look at the arcs or the transitions. Is there anything from 0 to 3?
No.
Nope. So we just write the empty set. 0 to 1.
A.
1 to 1.
Empty set.
That's right. Empty set. And so we start because of that part. And 1 to 3.
A again.
A again. I'm not even looking anymore. Yes, good. All right. So that actually equals a empty set star A, which equals AA. Cool. So we've now done all of these. We just need to do 2 to 3, and maybe we could do it on the same piece of paper. Let's see. Can I show you the picture and the paper and the screen? Yes, good. All right. So we write that equation again. The new ij equals the old ij plus the old ik times the old k to k, the whole thing starred, times the old k to j. And we're trying to do the 2 to 3 path now. So what's I, what's j, and what's k? What's I?
2.
What's j?
3.
And k?
1.
Good. All right. So the new what? What's I to j? Tell me the numbers.
2 to 3.
The new 2 to 3 equals the old what?
Old 2, 3.
Plus the old.
Old 2, 1.
Times the old.
1, 1.
Times, oops.
Old 1, 3.
Once you get this, it's a pain, but it's not terrible. All right, old 2, 3 equals.
B.
Right, because we're looking for the current path, right? It's like when you say x gets x plus 1, right? Then this is sort of the old value and this is the new value, same thing. The old value is what we have up here. We're going to redraw it in a minute. So what did you say the old 2 to 3 is? B.
B.
Plus old 2 to 1.
A.
Old 1 to 1 starred is old. What's the 1 to 1?
Empty set. Right. Okay.
Yep. Right. There's no loop, so empty set. Old 1 to 3.
A.
Ooh, I forgot to put the star there. A. Right. So that equals what?
B plus AA.
Yep, because this guy is actually just lambda, right? So we get B plus AA. All right, we've done all 4 of these. And before we do anything else, do you want to just screenshot these guys so that you have them?
Yeah. I got this one.
All right, and then there is 2.
Got this one.
And there is 3.
And got that one.
All right, so if we are doing number 4. So now what we have to do is we take this picture and we redraw it with a new from 0 to 2, a new from 2 to 2, a new from 0 to 3, and a new from 2 to 3. So let's see what we get here. So I'm going to put in my states. Of course, we're limiting state 1, so that one isn't there anymore. All right, so I have a new everybody except, let's see, let me put in what I've still got left. So there's that arrow. That should have a lambda transition on it. That's bad. You should have lambda transitions on them too. That's not so good. All right. Tell me if stuff moves off the screen, by the way. Okay, so our new 0 to 3. Here we go. It says our new 0 to 3 is AA. So we draw a line like that and we say AA. Yeah.
Mhm.
And our new, I shouldn't have done them in this order, but anyway, our new 0 to 2 is this one, AB. So we're going to draw a 0 to 2. And our new 2 to 2 is somewhere. Here we go. New 2 to 2 is AB. So we have a new 2 to 2, which is now AB. And we have a new, what did we do? We already did 0 to 3. So now new 2 to 3, which is here, which was B plus AA. So new 2 to 3 is B plus AA. And then what we do is we find our original picture and we say, anything that doesn't have a new arc, we just do the old ones. So we never had a loop on S, so we leave that alone. But 0, there is a 0 to 0 and we didn't replace it. So I got to put that one back. That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. For real, for real.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So what other states, if I look at state 2, well, we used to have the 2 to 1 and 1 to 2, but we dealt with that. Where else? And we also have the 2 to 3 now. Anywhere else that 2 used to go to that we don't have a connection for, including itself?
Just the final state, right?
Yep, exactly. There's one for the final state, so we got to put that in. All right, so we did state 0, we did state 2. What about state 3? What are the arrows leaving state 3? So look up at the original picture and say, who's leaving state 3?
Well, 3 to the final state again.
Yeah, we got 3 to the final state is a lambda. Anything else leaving state 3?
We keep the the B, that's like,
The loop, absolutely. That's leaving 3 and coming back to 3. So we need we need to replace everything that didn't get replaced already, right? We had a new 2 to 3, so we don't have to put that B in anymore. But we didn't have a new 3 to 3, so we just have to copy it. What
okay.
about anything else leaving 3? So we did this one, we did that one. Anybody else leaving 3? So we have to look for an out arrow from 3.
Um, the A, do we still have to? Also
Absolutely. Anything we don't have a new 3 to 2, right? It wasn't on our list.
yeah, we did
So
2 to 3, right?
we did 2 to 3, but that's not 3 to 2. It's different, right?
Yeah.
So we have to do the 3 to 2 just stays the same. All right. So on the old one, we had a 3 to 3, and this isn't en route by anymore. This is just what are the arrows? We had a 3 to 3, we have that. We had a 3 to 2, we have that. We had a 2 to 3, we changed it, but we have it. What else is leaving from 3? Is there anything we haven't done? Any out arrows from 3 we haven't taken care of in the old one?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. All right, hurrah. So we say, yay, we've done one step. And it's not exactly a fast step, but we've done one step. So snapshot that.
Got it.
Okay. So now we just have to do the same thing again. And the problem said we had to eliminate state 1, then eliminate state 3. The only reason the problem said to eliminate them in this order was so that I could show you me doing it, for example, in the solutions, and you would see my solution doing it, right, in the same order that you do. Because depending on the order you eliminate the states, you might get a different final answer. So now what we're going to do is we say we want to I'm drawing this thing so big, but there you go. Oh, I can get rid of the original picture now. Yay. Okay, so, and I think maybe we sort of know these rules now, or at least I know them well enough that I can copy them down, and you know that you would just copy this equation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's make this big. Doesn't make my screen actually any bigger, but at least I can feel like it's bigger. All right, so the question is, if we have to eliminate state 3 now, I guess I'll have to get you to take another picture of this in a minute. We have to eliminate state 3, then what states is 3 en route between? And you remember that en route between, it can't be en route between 3 and something, right? Because there's no point on taking a trip from 3 to 3 because you're already there.
Mm-hmm.
But like you could take a trip from 0 to 3. Are there any other in arrows to 3?
Like en route, right?
Well, right now I'm just asking you who's an in arrow to 3, because then we can figure out the routes. We just say who's the in arrows, who's the out arrows, what are the routes?
So so what you're asking me is that arrow from 0 to 3.
Yep. So there's an arrow from 0 to 3. Any other arrows that go to 3 that end up at 3?
2 to 3.
Good. There's also 3 to 3, but again, we ignore that loop. So on the I side, right, the input arrows, we said there's a 0 to 3, and we said there's a 2 to 3. So we're going to have 0 to stuff, and we're going to have 2 to stuff. And now the question is how much stuff? So 0 goes to 3. What are the out arrows that we have from 3 that leave 3? Where do they go? How many of them do we have?
2.
Which are 3 to where and with 3 to where?
3 to 2, and then 3 to F.
Right. So we have to go from 0 to 2, right? Because we can get to 3 and then we leave and go to 2, right? Or we can go to 3 and go to F. So that's 0 to 3, 2, and 0, 3, F. And what about from 2? What are the en route betweens from 2? We start at 2, we go to 3, and then where can we go?
2 to 2 and 2 to F.
Perfect. All right. So these are I's and J's. K is going to be what value?
3.
Yep, because we're eliminating state 3. All right. Do you want to get another snapshot of this? Because there's more information on there now.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So can we see the whole thing? No, of course not. Now what we got to do is we're going to eliminate state 3. So let's do this first one. So we have, this is page 5. We have the old ij equals the new ij time plus the old I to k times the old k to k, the whole thing starred, times the old k to j. And for this particular case, we're doing this one. So I equals what? If we're doing that top example. It says it right here.
Sorry.
So we're trying to go from I to j. I said, let's do this 0 to 2, in which case I is what?
0.
Yep. And j is
2.
and k is
3.
right, because we are trying to eliminate state 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we do this equation, and then we also do it again for the old ij equals, we rewrite the whole thing, new ij plus the old ik times the old kk starred times the old kj. But this time we do it for I equals what and what if we were going to try and do that second example.
Second example. I
So
would be
pretend
0.
Yeah, I is 0, good.
And
J
J
is
is F, and then K is 3.
K is still 3, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is screenshot that.
Mhm.
That's 5, and then 6 is going to be the same thing again, except I is going to equal what?
2.
Yep, and J is
2.
yep, because we're doing this example now, and K is
3.
good. And then the last example we have to do, because we're making all these new paths, right? We've got to make a new 0 to 2, a new 0 to F, because right now there's a path, there's a way we can get from 0 down to 2, right? Via 3. And if we get rid of 3, we still want to have a way to get from 0 to 2 that keeps into account not only the old way we could go it, but also that way that's getting erased, right?
Yeah.
So we have to have the AAA. All right, so what's the last example we have to do? I equals
2.
good, and J equals
F.
F, and K equals
3.
3. Cool. All right, so screenshot that.
Got it.
Okay. And you have a good copy of this picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So here's what I want to do now. I want to pause. I'm going to let you figure this stuff out. And then I'm going to so copy it down onto paper, look at your pictures, and I'm going to pause the recording. Is there a way to pause the recording? Oh, that's the wrong thing I'm trying to record. That's why. Recording. How do I pause the record? There's the pause. Resume recording. Okay, good. All right, so that was one. That was one. All right, here we go. So, what did you get for your answer to this first one where we were doing the old 0 to 2? Ah, who the heck wrote it this way? That's terrible. It's the old and that's the new. Oh my goodness. You were supposed
I
to yell
actually
at me.
made the same mistake.
Huh?
I made the same mistake actually.
Okay, but you know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did it right on the other one, so that's good. All right, so oh, that's terrible. So what did you get for this one?
Um, I got AB plus AA B star A.
Like that? So
Yes.
okay, so let's see. So here's our picture. So I get the old 0 to 2, which is AB. So yep, I like your AB plus, and then we need the old I to K, which is the old cheapers. I should write this down. 0 to, we're eliminating state, which I don't even remember anymore. 3, 0 to 3, the old 3 to 3, and the old 3 to 2. So the old 3 to 3 is B. So wait a minute. So you have 0 to 3 is AA, B star by itself because that's 3 to 3. Old 3 to 2, A. Beautiful. All right. What about the second one? So the new, this is the new, 0 to F, right? The new 0 to F equals the old 0 to F plus the old 0 to 3 times the old 3 to 3 star times the old 3 to F. All right, what'd you get?
AAB star.
Say again.
AAB star.
All right, so this part goes away, right? So we get A. So old 0 to 3 is AA, good. Old 3 to 3 is B star. Old 3 to F is lambda, so beautiful. Okay, good. Next, we're doing the new, what was the other one we had to do? The new 2 to 2, right? So the new 2 to 2 equals, what'd you get?
This one I was a little confused about, but I got AB plus B plus AA.
All right, let's see. So it's the old 2 to 2 plus the old 2 to 3 times the old 3 to 3 star, right?
Mm-hmm.
Times the old, what are we doing? 2 to 2, 3 to 2. All right, so what did you get?
AB plus.
Yep, AB is that first old 2 to 2 plus the old 2 to 3.
B plus AA.
We better put parentheses around that just because we're multiplying. So times what's this part?
B star.
Yep. Okay, times old 3 to 2.
A.
Yeah. So that's what I would get, right? And you have to put this in parentheses because this whole thing is the old 2 to 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that more or less what you got? And it makes sense if it isn't?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. And then we just had to do the new 2 to F. All right. And the new 2 to F equals the old 2 to F plus the old 2 to 3 times the old 3 to 3 star times the old 3 to F. Right. So what'd you get for this one?
B.
And tell me when you
plus
need
AA.
parentheses too. So there's a
Oh, yeah.
lambda, right? Old 2 is lambda. Okay. Plus what?
B plus AA in parentheses.
All right, let's see. So we got the old 2 to 3, which is B plus AA. Oops, you missed part of it, I think, or am I messing up? Old 3 to 3 star? Oh, you're not done yet.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't done.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, that would just be then B star at the end.
Yep. And old 3 to F is lambda. So, yep, beautiful. All right. So now we just have to do our final step. This is page 7. So we are eliminating state 3. So we're not going to draw that one, but we're going to draw S, and we are going to draw 0, and we're going to draw 3, and we're going to, oh, we're not going to draw 3. We're going to draw 2, and we're going to draw F. And I sort of still line them up just because it makes it easier for me to look at all the arrows. And now we go through, and there's 4 new lines we're putting in. So I don't know if you want to get a copy of my scratching here too or not. Let me just give you my pages 5 and 6 anyway, just so you can copy them if you want. So why don't you screenshot that?
Yeah, I got this one.
Okay, and that one?
Got it.
Okay. So we've got this thing. And let me just do the new ones first. So we have the new 0 to 2 is AB plus AA. Oh, you can't see it. The new 0 to 2 is AB plus AAB star A. I mean, it's messy, but AB plus AAB star A. I'm going to put it in parentheses now because it's so messy that I want to remember that next time when I like eliminate state 2, I'm probably going to need to multiply by something. So let's just do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. New 0 to 2. New 0 to F is AAB star. That's a little bit more reasonable. Okay, the new 2 to 2 is hideous. So we have a loop from 2 to 2. And on that loop, we're going to write, and again, I think I'm going to put the whole thing in parentheses just because it's going to be even more hideous next time we use it. AB plus B plus AA times B star times A. All right, and then the new 2 to F was just B plus AA B star. So that's still yucky, but not so yucky. B plus AA times B star. And I'm just going to put the whole thing in parentheses to remind me that eventually I'll probably have to use it. All right. So we have this so far. So far, so good.
Yes.
And then we got to look at our old picture and we got to say, are there any paths that we haven't done yet? So what's leaving from S? Well, there's an arrow going out from S to 0. And we don't have that. So we just have to copy it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What other arrows are there that we have to copy because we didn't replace them?
Just the one from at 0 on B.
Okay, I need a loop on 0, which is B. And otherwise, I have, so that guy's gone. So all those things are gone, right? So it's just that this guy, which we replaced, this guy, and perfect. All right, so take a picture of page 7. Now, I'm going to have to go, but I think you probably can get from here. Right now, you have to eliminate whatever I said in the assignment.
Yeah.
Eliminate state. We did state 3. Woohoo. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you have to eliminate state 0. And it's going to be hideous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to have to do these, thingy star thingy, but you just copy and paste, you just write out your, well, why don't you tell me who is state 0 on route between? And then I will leave it to you to do the rest. So 0 on route between. So you have to say who goes into 0, who comes out of 0. And so what are my possible things? So what do you got?
S to F.
Mm-hmm.
And then S to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be more from here?
Well, are there any more inputs to 0?
Oh, B.
That's not an input, it's 0, right?
Oh,
It's 0 to 0,
oh,
right?
inputs.
Like this, you're absolutely right. This arrow is an arrow that goes into 0, and that's what I meant by inputs. But why do I not care about this one?
Because 0 is K.
Yes, exactly. Because you can't be en route to somewhere between two things if you're there already, right?
Mhm.
Are there any other arrows that go into 0?
No.
Hooray. So you just have to do these two. You need a new S
Okay.
to F and a new S to 2. And then 0's gone. And you just have to eliminate state 2, which is going to give you something totally hideous. But you probably only have to do it once because there's only going to be a new S to 2 and a new 2 to F, right? There might be an S to F or something. No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, you'll have an S to F and an S to 2, right? But and you'll also have this 2 to F because we won't have filled it in, so you'll have to copy it. And you'll have to copy this 2 to 2 because I don't think there's going to be any loops on 2 to 2. Does that make sense? So in terms of new things, we have a new S to F. So let me find a different color that's not this. And let me stick some paper under here so it doesn't bleed through. But so you will have a, right, you'll have a new S to F. And you will have a new S to 2. And let's see, 0 is going to go away. So let's see what goes away. That guy goes away. That guy goes away because 0 is going away. So anything that connects to 0 goes away. But you're still going to need to copy that one and that one. That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So if you want, take another picture of that one. I'm going to stop the recording. And I don't remember how I do that. Where is the recording button? Come on. Oh, did I not? I am screen sharing. I am. Good. Stop recording. Stop recording. Are you sure you stopped recording?